Hello everybody, welcome to Wingit Plays Chessplosion, a new series on my channel. It's something starting a little new thing that I've been doing is trying to have some more recent recordings. I like to have much pre-recorded, but I also feel a little disconnected from the audience that way, but I want to start doing some things more recently. And I ran a poll on Twitter and Chessplosion won, so let's begin Chessplosion by learning the basics. Hi, I'm CT Matthews, welcome to Chessplosion. The aim of the game is to blow up your opponents by placing bombs on the board without getting trapped or blown up yourself. As we see this little example here, show how some of the bombs explode and how the basic gameplay works. Ooh, gotcha. Use whatever controller method you are using to move around. I'll probably be using the Xbox One controller's D-pad. I honestly need to get another one of these because my controller's kind of dying. So we're just going to use the D-pad because the control stick's kind of dying because I tried to play fighting games with it again once on analog and it kind of blew up because analog for fighting games is not very good. But there are various types of bombs, different explosion patterns. Rook explode in a plus shape. These are essentially your basic Bomberman bomb. Here's another rook. Take a look. It's in a book. Reading Rainbow. Press blur to try to place bombs to blow up targets without getting caught in the explosion. So the big cool thing about Chessplosion is, again, how the game works. It's Bomberman, essentially, with chess explosions. Your bombs are next bombs shown on the edge of the area of the screen, starting with on the left. So to play this one, we get a horse. So as we can see how this stuff moves, which is pretty helpful for a game style like this. Kind of like how Tetris will tell you what blocks you gotta use. Some pseudo puzzle elements. Your next bomb is shown along the edge. Yep. Bombs will immediately explode in contact with another bomb explosion, so try to set up chain reaction and trap your opponents. Some arenas have certain walls to protect you from explosions and pins that block your movement. And that's the basics. So let's begin with some solo play. We might eventually do puzzle, survival, and arcade in this stuff. At least puzzle and maybe survival. But for now, let's begin adventure. Our first level is against this enemy. I think it's a rook. I think that's a king. That's a king. Yeah, kings are very slow and just kind of, at least this version of kings just kind of move in one direction. And now, to make things more difficult, 2 kings! That's $2 whole dollars! Ooh. Ooh. You win! These are probably going to be a bunch of, like, shorter videos, I imagine. I don't want to make them too long. Because A, I want to record some other things today, and B, it's also a matter of I've kind of been getting sick of only recording puzzle games lately. That's kind of all I've been playing, even though this is less of a puzzle game. More of an action game. It still has a bunch of puzzle elements in it. To at least play very well, it takes some puzzle elements, which is kind of cool, but you eventually get kind of sick of playing the same thing over and over again. And definitely no fault to this game itself. I really enjoy this game. It's just kind of thinking about this as a bad time to do this game, but not the worst. Just because of stuff you think, because I just got done doing Mighty Switch Force, so at least that's the last thing that's been uploaded on the channel. At least for the Sunday uploads, oof. Got him. Easy. So we are going to handle about basically half of the world per episode. This is a problem. This is a problem. Abort, 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 run away. A good shot for me. And with that, we're halfway through the world, not counting the boss fight, so I think we'll end here. Thank you all so much for watching this short little episode of Chessplosion. You know what? It's the first episode. We're going to move on. We're going to keep moving on, because it's only 4 minutes. We can make this a little longer. We'll probably just complete the first world in one sitting, at least today. Ooh, got 2 of them. Yeah. No! And yeah, because these specific chess pieces are a little annoying. They can kind of hit you while they move around. So you just have a bunch to worry about if you, like, need to pay attention. Got 'em. GG's, easy money. Shake my hand. Got him. So you do have to be careful. You probably hear me just hitting the control stick a bunch, not the control stick, the D-pad a bunch, because Xbox One kind of has a really clicky D-pad, which is kind of cool. I like clicky D-pads. Clicky D-pads are neat. I like them. Now, yeah, probably next episode we'll continue the tutorial and see the other types of bombs, so we can explain that. Drop everything. Unfortunately, you can only have 3 types of bombs on the screen at once. I forgot the thing listens to me as well, being near it, so it blows up then. Whoop. Whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Got him. Thankfully, the king bombs are actually super helpful against the bombs that like to charge you. So do keep that in mind. That should work pretty well. Got rid of a few of them. Good, good, good. Focus. Oh! I'll admit I constantly get like the king and queen bomb mixed up. Like I get this one's like the up, down, this one's diagonal. I remember those. It's the king and queen ones that mess me up a bunch in terms of their utility. Because I know kings are simple like that. It's just the queen ones mess me up, like seeing which one's which. I guess queen has like the circular thing. And now for the boss fight versus a rook. Well, it's actually going to start by throwing out a ton of bombs to try and blow you up immediately. And it also has the charge mechanic of the other rooks that we've been dealing with so far. And now that we're sitting about halfway, about half health, it looks like it's going to do that. This is the problem. Hey, perfect. I think we'll save this about challenges for later, but I think this is a good enough stopping point for the first episode of Chessplosion, for at least a short one. They're probably going to get longer as we continue on. But for now, thank you all so much for watching Chessplosion. I'll see you all in the next episode. Goodbye.